10 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good morning, CRB.
I'm Berthelise.
And I'm Saudatu,
and welcome to CRB News. Today is November 18th, and we are in the third week of quarter two. We've got 2 more short weeks ahead of us, so push through these few classes. I'll pass it on to Sal.
So today for lunch we have burgers, and for sports announcement, boys and girls basketball, winter track, and cheers coming up. So if you're interested in trying out, make sure you talk to Mr. Golden or Dean K.
This Friday is CRB Thanksgiving, so there will be no academic classes. We will be at the Dot House for some fun, and then we'll come back here and eat some delicious food. And I'll pass it on to Miles for the interview.
Hi guys, welcome to the interview. Today with me I have Ms. Powers. Hi Ms. Powers. Say hello, Ms. Powers.
Hello, Miles. Morning.
First question: how did you get to CRB? Like, what were the chain of events that led you to get here?
Thanks for that question, Miles. I do also want to say thank you first to Dr. Ali and to all the fabulous students here who are producing and participating in the CRB News. I look forward to watching it every day, so thank you for that. So, my background is not as an educator. Although I'm now the president of Cristo Rey Boston, I have no background in education. I actually worked in politics and government for my entire career. I had the great good fortune to work for Governor Deval Patrick here in Massachusetts, the first African American governor in Massachusetts. And then I worked for Governor Andrew Cuomo in New York State, and then for Governor Gina Raimondo down in Rhode Island. But I have a close tie to Savin Hill and to this school. I actually went to this school first to eighth grade. It was called St. William's Grammar School. My mom and dad also went here, all my aunts and uncles.
Really?
Myself, all my brothers and sisters, my siblings, and my own kids actually went here for a few years while it was St. William's Grammar School. So I was involved working for Governor Raimondo in Rhode Island, and I was saying to myself, you know what? I'm kind of sick of working for governors. The work was hard, it was very busy, and most of the people were younger than I was who were doing that work. And I thought what I would like to do is take my talents and my experience back to Boston, and actually back to Dorchester, where I grew up and where I still live, the neighborhood that I love, and maybe there's something I can do for a nonprofit organization in Boston, or maybe in Dorchester. And this opportunity for Cristo Rey Boston came up. It was very unexpected. I was just looking around. One of the members of our trustees said to me, he's a friend, and he said, geez, Cristo Rey Boston is hiring for a president. Why don't you apply? So I did apply. And it's been, I've been here since August of 2019. So I'm now in my 7th year as president at Cristo Rey Boston. And I have to say, it's the most rewarding and most important job I've had in my life. I see this as kind of my, as a place where working with all of our students and with our staff and our faculty, that I'm able to do something that helps to change the world, because I know that you and all of our other students are going out there into the bigger world after you finish college, and you'll be changing the world. So I have a little teeny piece of that. So I'm really excited and honored to be able to be here and to be able to be part of this community.
Wow. Thanks. Next question. Do you have any hobbies that you do outside of school, like outside of the workplace?
Well, I do have some hobbies, but I have to admit that I'm probably a workaholic and have been my entire life. I like to work. And so, working here at Cristo Rey, there's a lot of work to do. And in my previous jobs and career, I had a lot of work to do. But I do try to balance. I love to read. I've always loved to read. I love to read. I read lots of mystery novels, medieval mystery novels specifically. So the Middle Ages, people solving mysteries. I really love those. But I also love to cook, as we were just talking about. I learned to bake. I taught myself to bake during the pandemic, and now I do a lot of baking and cooking. And I also have 4 grandsons under the age of 3. So I do a lot of babysitting and a lot of playing with my grandsons.
Next question. Do you have any specific music taste that you like?
I love disco music. Yeah, that's my favorite. Earth, Wind, and Fire, maybe all the different kinds of disco folks. The other kind of music I like is Irish traditional music, so I like that. I share that. Dr. Ryan, is also a fan of some Irish music, so we talk about that. And I also like some country western music, but my number one favorite music is disco.
All right, and thank you. That was the interview. We'll pass it back to our anchors.
Thank you.
All